Hello. Happy Wednesday, everybody. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how long I'll be staying on tonight. Still not 100% yet from this flu, but we are getting there. I'm gonna say I'm at about an 85% today. And I'm tired. I'm very tired. I'm sure I look it. Still not 100%, but we're getting there. So if you're watching this in the replay, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And I am going to be talking about my collaboration that is starting tomorrow, February 1st. Hello, Tiffany. Thank you for coming in. I'm so happy somebody's here. I realized like halfway through my day today that it was Wednesday and I needed to put up my thumbnail for a live to schedule it. So um, sorry it was put up late, but usually I let you know if I'm not going to go live on Wednesdays. So hello, Rem. Thanks for coming in. So I'll just give everybody a few minutes to join us. And then I'm really excited. I've been working hard on this collaboration for, well, over 2 months. I started before Christmas planning it and trying to find people who would like to join. And I'm really excited for it. We have a great group of channels who are joining this collaboration. And the first video is tomorrow, and it's mine. I actually just finished editing it just a few minutes ago, which is not like me. And it's almost finished actually uploading for tomorrow. So I'm trying. I'm going to apologize if my videos, the next couple videos aren't my usual quality video that I like to try to put out. I'm still struggling. I'm going to admit it, very much still struggling. Hi, Dave. Thanks for joining. Hello. Thanks for coming in. And I wrote down your name here somewhere. I know it. Let me find it. Marty. I knew I wrote it down somewhere. So just 1 second. Sorry, something dropped off my desk. I'll have to look for it afterwards. But yeah, so I will apologize if my videos, I have decided to, my last video you saw for the Three Rivers Challenge was the last video you're going to see for the Three Rivers Challenge. These last couple of days, we literally have just been eating leftovers and anything that's fast. Because like I said, we're still struggling. I actually did make supper tonight for the collaboration. So we did have supper tonight, and it just about took everything out of me. So then you went to bed at 10.5 and you woke up. No, I went to bed last night with a little over 15,000 and I'm almost at 16. So, yeah, it's crazy how fast I'm growing. Oh, well, thank you for joining, Lillian. I appreciate it. So the collaboration that I am hosting that starts tomorrow is called Freeze It February. And I just realized I forgot. I wanted to share the thumbnail with you all. And this will be the thumbnail that you will see on, sorry, I am a little rusty. I have got to get back into the swing of things here. So I hope you all can see that. Let me see if I make it bigger here. And so it is called Freeze It February. It is a freezer meal collaboration, but it's not your typical freezer meal. As I say in my video, we are a small family. We're just a family of 4, and 2 of us are neurodivergent and don't necessarily eat the same things that David and I do. And so doing like 50 freezer meals, like having a 1 or 2 big cooking days and freezing 50 freezer meals is not practical for our size of family. And I know there's a lot more of us out there like that. So I just thought, wouldn't it be amazing if we just showed, if we just did freezer meals, gave everybody ideas. If you just did 1 a week for the month of February, you'd have 4 freezer meals in your freezer, which for us, 4 is a lot. That's actually a lot for us. So, yeah, I just thought, because I do love watching freezer meal videos, but it just seems like all the ones I watch are for big families and they are making like 50 freezer meals. If I had 50 freezer meals in my freezer, I literally would not probably have to cook supper for 3 or 4 months in a row. Like that's a lot of freezer meals for us. So I know there's a lot more small families out there like us, and even if you are a bigger family, I'm sure you're going to get some great ideas out of the collaboration. There are 22 in total, people who have joined the collaboration, and we're going to have everything from breakfast freezer meal ideas, supper freezer meal ideas, budget friendly, kid friendly. I'm sure there's going to be something for everybody. I believe there's even a vegetarian freezer meal, and there is even going to be a low carb freezer meal. So there is something for everybody in this collaboration, and my video will be out tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern, just kick us off. And then the second is Stephanie from Pantry Living, or you might all know her from Hickory Croft Farm. It will be her Pantry Living channel that she is going to be joining the collaboration with. And we have a couple of new people who have just started their YouTube journey. They're going down the rabbit hole of the YouTube channel. And I'm hoping this gives them a little boost in subscribers and gives them, so make sure you uh, go over and watch their videos too. And there is a giveaway. There's giveaways with this collaboration. This is my first collaboration I'm hosting. There's going to be prizes, and altogether there are 7 prizes. One is a grand prize, and you have to watch the videos in order to enter for the prizes. And on March 6th, right back here on my channel at 7 p.m. Eastern, we will be having the giveaway live, and I'll be using the random comment picker that StreamYard provides. I hope I can figure out how to use it. I'm My plan is to try and figure it out during the next couple of weeks before the actual live, so we can use that. So every video for each video that comes out, you put a comment, and that gives you a chance at one of the prizes. And the prizes are amazing, I must say. They're being donated by myself and some of the others in the collaboration who have graciously offered to donate. So I'm very thankful. So we have some great prizes, and the grand prize I think that I'm donating is an awesome prize. I really think it's going to be, and I don't want to give it away because you'll have to watch the live to find out, but they are amazing prizes and they fit our collaboration, all the prizes, if that helps any. So that's all I wanted to mention to you tonight about the collaboration. I'm so excited for this. This one, I'm always excited for my collaborations, but this one, everyone who's joined is excited too. So that kind of is helping me. And I'm upset because I felt like I was scrambling the last couple of days to make sure everybody had everything they needed, because nothing's gone to plan these last 10 days at all. Just one second. I'm going to mute because I have to cough. And I don't want you all to hear me coughing. So it has really taken us out. The kids are definitely bouncing back quicker because they are younger, so they will. And I had a dentist appointment today. Today was my first day out of the house in 2 weeks almost. We're not contagious anymore. You're not contagious after 5 days with influenza A, and we're on like day 11 or 12 at this point. And my dentist visit didn't go well, which it never goes well because it's me, and it doesn't go well. So I'm also dealing with some pain right now too in my mouth right now. And I thought it was my last visit, and it's not. I have to go back at the end of February and then probably one more time just when I think I'm all done. I'm not. So it's frustrating. I just I do not like the dentist. 20K by the weekend. I was hoping to reach 20,000 by the end of the year, but I have to say I am gobsmacked again at the rate I'm going up. It's crazy. So right now I have 15,915 subscribers. I cannot believe I have almost 16,000 subscribers. Like, wow. All I can say is thank you. I am so grateful. And um I keep wanting to do a giveaway for the subscribers, but then again, life, like I said, keeps getting in the way, or just when I think I'm gonna something happens or whatever. But I do plan on doing a giveaway when I get, I don't know at this point, with my subscribers. We'll concentrate on the collaboration first. So I will say it was nice to get out today because it was beautiful here today. The weather is kind of messing with my head here a bit. And with being so out of it and sleeping so much, um, it felt like March today here, or even April, I dare say. It was beautiful. Things have been melting like crazy. We're above normal. It was not very sunny. It was a little bit sunny. I was just saying to Grace how I have found that this has been a very gray winter. We've had a lot of wet and cold and rain, and I'd almost rather have cold a bit. It meant we got some sun. But this weekend is supposed to be sunny all weekend. So, um, yeah, Dave, we did everything. We took elderberry syrup. We took um colloidal silver. We are staying away, like going to the dentist today. Thank goodness my appointment was so late in the day that I was the only one in the waiting room. And then when they called me and when I came out, I literally got to go right out. I didn't have to stop and do anything. So I we are avoiding people. I do got to get some groceries because we have not done any in about 6 weeks because of the pantry challenge. Um, and we did go into the store a little bit today to get a couple of little things we needed just to tide us over. I'm waiting for the flyers to come so I can see what we need. And surprisingly, we don't need a huge amount. I think because we were just coming out of sickness, we're kind of craving some fresh food. So I kind of like to have some salads next week to help increase my vitamins and stuff to help me bounce back a little bit quicker. And they had some beautiful strawberries from Florida on sale at the grocery store today, like shocking, very reasonable. And I did pick up some of them, and so I can have them with some yogurt and stuff over the next couple of days. I don't want to see soup or oatmeal or cereal again for a very, very long time. And we love soup, but it's what we lived on. David and I being so sick. Yeah, it's just we were still hungry. We didn't have that kind of flu, but we just didn't have the energy to do anything. Um, I am so glad I have a stocked pantry and canned meals. I never been grateful for myself for doing that than I was this past week. Yeah, we're gonna be. I think today we got up to about 6. And it was nice. It felt nice, like, you could feel it, and I have to keep telling myself, "We're not even February 1st yet. We still got a lot of winter left to go." But, Aiden finishes his exams tomorrow, so I'll have to pick him up after school for that, and then he starts semester 2 already, almost through this whole school year, and, yeah, I don't know. January is always a long month anyway, but being sick the last week and a half, it dragged, let me tell you. But they're saying that according to I went and looked up what they're predicting for spring for our area, and they're predicting cold spring so that we will actually have below normal temperatures even into April. Now, I'm not looking forward to that at all, but um we that's not the kind of flu we had. We did not have that kind of flu. I had a fever for 4 days and it just would not go away. Very, very tired, very fatigued. Like even now, I'm still very, very fatigued. I'm up until today was still taking like 3 naps a day. I got one nap in this morning. And then I had to do stuff and go to the dentist today. But I will just be sitting in the living room and next thing I know, I look around, I open my eyes and I had fallen asleep for like 45 minutes. So that is hard to get used to. Just feeling out of breath still doesn't take a lot, and then we're exhausted. I've been trying to catch up on laundry, and I feel like I have run a marathon by the time I'm done. And I've been talking to other people who have had it the same time period as us, and they're all saying the fatigue is just I've never been sick like this. I also had pain It started in my head. I got a really bad headache, and it just went from my head to my shoulders, my hips, my knees, my feet, my hands, everything hurt, just hurt. David didn't get the fever. He had it like one day. He seemed to have the pain a lot longer than I did. Um, Grace only really ended up getting like a head cold, thank goodness. Aiden seemed to be feeling better around day 4. Day 4 and 5 for David and I, we kind of relapsed and we felt worse than we had on day 3. So that was it was not fun. It was not fun. It is, like I said, it's probably about the sickest we've been that I can remember in years. Years. It's been, and I don't even know if we've ever been that kind of sick before. I mean, obviously we weren't vomiting, so we didn't have that kind of illness, but yay, my vid is almost ready and waiting. Awesome. Andrea, you are on, what day are you on? I'm looking at my calendar here. Oh wow, you're not until the 19th and you're already ready, but that's good. That's kind of like me. I'd rather have it done and have it ready than not have it ready and then scrambling before it's due, which is what I had to do today. But other than that, how are you all doing? I mean, I had a few of you tell me in the comments when I would put up things on my community tab that a lot of you were dealing with this illness too. So it lasted almost 2 weeks now. Extreme. It wasn't that. It was we didn't go in to see the doctor, but I did call, and just from our symptoms, she said influenza A. And we didn't want to go anywhere, and I was fine with that. And obviously, they said if we weren't getting better after day 8 or 9, then we might need to think about going into the doctor. But I have had the C. I'd rather have that again. Honestly, maybe we were just one of the lucky ones, and the dreaded C didn't affect us as bad. But we were much sicker with this, and it lasted forever. It just doesn't seem to want to go away. This cough, even Aiden still has the cough, and he's going on day 15, and he still has a bit of the nagging cough that doesn't seem to want to go away. It's better, but it's still just hanging. And people look at you like you have the plague when you do that. Looking at you. Good news is it makes people stay away from us. So I'm all for that. Yeah, that's what David and I were saying, Rem, because it did us in. Just has done us in. Oh, thank you, Mary. He's a ham, is what I say. I don't have to force him to do those little skits he does, and he comes up with some of them on his own. Or I'll give him an idea and he runs with it with even better. He's a ham. I don't have any, there's no forcing, no bribing, no nothing. He does them for me. So and he thinks it's just cool that everyone's been saying how much they love him. I'm surprised he's not on here right now, actually. Lately, he's been showing up on my lives. I have to cough again. Just a second. Oh, it's so annoying. But, oh, Tiffany's getting her ingredients she needs for tomorrow. I'm excited to get some new ideas. There's a couple ideas that I hadn't thought of. So I'm looking forward to the low carb one that someone's making. So I plan on having a few freezer meals in my freezer by the end of February. I also plan on doing some canning. That's one of my goals this month. I have so much tomato. I have all my tomatoes from last summer, every one of them still to do something with. I know what I'm going to do with them, but I still have to get doing them. And right now, I've I've been so it's funny. I've been so homesick for Maine for quite a while now, and it's probably because we haven't been down east in quite a few years. And it got me craving Maine food. So I have some baked beans going right now in my crock pot because I take like 10 years, yeah, 10 hours or more to cook. And I'm going to just do them all through the night. And I'm going to make Maine brown bread, which I have not had. I can't even remember how long it's been since I had that. You actually can buy it in Maine in a can. It comes that way if you want it, which is kind of cool. So yeah, so I'm doing that right now. He's our little ham too. Yeah, yeah, that's what we're being told, to expect it to linger for a bit. I could almost even put up with the cough if I could just get my energy back. That's the main thing. I need to get my energy level back. Slowly. We are slowly on the mend. I love baked beans. Yeah, so, um, it's traditional to actually cook it in a coffee can. I won't be doing it that way because when we don't drink coffee, so I don't have the big coffee cans. I'll be making it in a loaf pan, and I am hoping to film that part of it. The beans, I'm just gonna tell you what I did. I made my baked beans like my mother has always made them. And the bread, this will be my first time making it from scratch, and I am using a Maine cook's book. It's Erin French's from the Lost Kitchen, which is probably why I'm so homesick for Maine, because I watch her show and it just, I just really miss it. We really are hoping to get down. We were hoping to get down in March, but I don't think that's going to happen. Um, my dad's not on here, so I got my plane ticket to Florida. I'm booked. I'll be heading there in April to surprise my dad for his 75th birthday. So I'm pretty excited. And he better not be watching. He never watches my lives. This will be the live he watches. So I'm pretty excited. And yeah, so I talked to my mom today. I'm like, I'm gonna make sure I'm making my beans right, because the recipe in the cookbook is not at all how my mother does it. And I'm like, nope, I got to do them like my mom does, or I'm not going to like them. So, yeah, the recipe in the cookbook uses ketchup. And I'm like, Mom, you do not put ketchup in your baked beans, do you? She goes, No, I've never even thought of that. So I got my mom's recipe. So fingers crossed. I've never really, it's funny, all the years I've been married, I think I made them once before, years ago, years and years and years and years ago, and it didn't end too well. It was when we were first married. Usually mom makes them for me when she visits, and we freeze them. Like, she'll make like a double batch and I freeze them up so I have them for a while. So, yeah. Um, my parents are in Florida. They live in Florida, full time now. They go home to Maine in the summer for a little while. Mainly because my father's mother, is still with us, thank God. She's actually gonna be 95 in April, and they still go home to visit her and stuff. And my mother has brothers, still, in our hometown and stuff. So, um, but yeah, and from what they're saying we're gonna have for weather here in March, I will be very much looking forward to Florida. I just hope it's nice. You might be from Maine when you cook. Exactly. Yep. Maine brown bread. I'm in Central Florida. Oh, so they're in Inglewood. I have no idea if that's central, what that is. But they're in Inglewood, Florida. Um, I've been there twice now. It's beautiful. So, and it's not so nice there right now. I was talking to my mom this morning. It is cold. Like, it has been cold in Florida this winter. Mom says, This winter has just been so nasty here. And I'm like, I'll take your 55 Fahrenheit, Mom, over -20, which we were having at the same time. But yeah, it was cold there. I think we were warmer here today than they were, believe it or not, or around the same. It's really cold. And that means your orange juice, anything like that, that's going through the roof, because they've been hit hard with these cold snaps. So hello, Leslie. It's Leslie, right? Yes, Leslie. Leslie is also one of the new collaborators. It's one of the collaborators in my collaboration tomorrow. Um, you've had a YouTube channel for a while, or you're just kind of back into it, I think is what you were telling me. So, and like I said, Andrea's, where is she here? Right there. Andrea's Real Kitchen. She also is a new YouTube channel who has joined my collaboration. So that's one of the new ones. Um, Tiffany from Canadian Family Life. I told you about Steph from Pantry Living. She's next up after me, so she'll be on Friday. And I'm hoping that where we're only going to post them on the weekdays, it will give you all time to watch them on the weekend, and where the giveaway is not to the 6th, it'll give you a few extra days when they're done being added, to catch up. So I did that because I wanted to keep it on a Wednesday, and that's why the following Wednesday just happens to be March. So, um, yes. I hear you on using heritage books. I use a lot of Mennonite cookbooks. I'm over oh, that is yeah, that is so amazing. I know. I would love to have one of my grandmother's cookbooks, but I don't even know where they are anymore. Yep, it's gonna go up big time. Okay, I knew it. I you have to forgive me because between the illness and everything, but I was pretty sure you said you'd already had one and you're trying to really give it your all now. So I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be so much fun. Like I said, there's not one repeated recipe either in this collaboration. So it's 22 channels with 22 new recipes. That is amazing. I worked really hard to make sure we all tried to make sure we were making different things. Um, it's just I'm so excited for it. Even if it doesn't seem like I am, because this darn flu is just taking everything out of me. I'm actually getting really tired. Um, so I'm trying to last the full 30 minutes that they recommend you do for a live. So I am going to try and last for these next 4 minutes here. Um, and yeah, like I said, I do apologize if my videos lately have just seemed a little less Lynn because I'm trying. I really feel rusty. It's funny how when you don't pick up a camera for over a week, it feels weird when I go to do it again. Like I said to David, I said, I feel like I forgot a couple of things to mention in my video, but I said, I'm so out of practice. I'm so rusty. And he goes, oh, it won't take you long to get back to it. I hope not, because I've missed definitely filming. And I really missed that the last few days of the pantry challenge, Three Rivers challenge, I kind of wasn't able to share with you. But truthfully, you're just going to see us eating leftover stuff. Um, and that's it, because that's all we've had. But I do have a lot of, there was still a good 4 or 5 new recipes I wanted to try. So we're going to carry them into February and I'm going to film it and take you along with me because some of them really, really sound amazing and I want to try them. So Inglewood is on the West Coast. Yeah, Fort Myers. Yeah, very close. We've been, yeah. I hope so. I hope it's actually April that we're going. So I'm going rather near the end. So and my sister's coming too and surprising my dad. And I haven't seen my sister in 7 years. So it's gonna be nice. I'm not planning on going for any major sightseeing or anything. My parents have a beautiful home with a pool, and I'm planning on hopefully just relaxing and I won't have the stress back here of all the seedlings that I'm starting because I'm not doing that this year. I am reveling it. I am total reveling how I'm doing my garden this year. Though I will say, see where it is here on the camera. You can see right here, that is the let pot, and it is doing amazing. I will be making lettuce out of them next week. The lettuce is just it's huge, the live lettuce, the Boston lettuce. So I'm so excited to be making some salads out of them next week. And I still have some long keeper tomatoes. So I'm still going to be doing the pantry challenge to an extent. We still have a lot of things we can still use and get through. And this is a rougher month for us because this is when David goes part time and it takes them a whole month to catch up with him for his pay. So we do not get a paycheck until the end of February when he gets his pension. I plan for it and everything, but it's it's still scary to me. It's I plan and plan to make sure, but so we will still be doing a lot of the pantry. We don't plan on really doing a big stock up on anything until probably April. When I come back through Florida, we'll be staying overnight in New York. That's where I fly out of. David's going to come and get me, and we're going to stay that night and do a little bit of grocery shopping. So the kids are excited about that because I'll be bringing back some things from the States. So thank you. I appreciate it. I don't know. Like part of me is like, I don't know what's worse, not to do any videos for another whole week or to do my best and give you videos that maybe aren't 100% Lynn, but they're like 90% Lynn. Like I don't know what's worse. So I'm trying And I'm actually planning on doing some grocery shopping. So you're probably going to get a grocery haul video from me on Sunday, which I have not done for a while because we haven't been doing any. But it's kind of surprising to see how little we need. It's mostly fresh things that I'm going for. And that's because I feel like our bodies are crying for them, is crying for some fresh food. Um, Dave and I need to go back to doing our juicing again too, which I hope to do next week. And I think that will help bring us back, bring us back some. So that is 30 minutes, friends, and I am exhausted. I'm not even gonna try and pretend, oh, I can keep going. I can't. And I'm finding the more I'm talking, the more I'm coughing. So excuse me. So just to reiterate, tomorrow, February 1st, starts the Freeze It February collaboration. It is a collab that I am hosting with 22 20 21 altogether, 22 counting myself, channels. I really think you're all going to enjoy it. It's going to give you some great ideas to put a few meals in, because let me tell you, that I was never a freezer meal person. And when I got sick with cancer the first time, and I talk about that in my video a little bit tomorrow, that's when I kind of started coming around to the whole freezer meal idea. And after this last week and a half, I'm definitely grateful that healthy me did the work. So sick me was able to still eat fairly, fairly healthy and still be able to feed David and I food. Thank goodness the kids are pretty self sufficient and they can handle their own things. So that is it. I'm really looking forward to it. Remember to comment on all the videos, so you will have a chance at winning one of the great prizes that I'll be giving away on March 6th on my channel, and I'll talk about more of it as we go into the month and everything to remind you all. And I'll be making the thumbnail soon too for the giveaway on March 6th, so everybody can hit those bells so you don't miss any of the videos or the lives that are coming up. So you all have a great rest of the week. Um, I'll take prayers if any of you want to send any our way. I will definitely take them. So we kick this thing in the butt and get back to normal sooner than later. And we want to start on our next renovation project too while David's part time. And that's kind of already been set back by 2 weeks. So good night, everybody. Have a great night. We'll talk to y'all soon. And my video is out tomorrow at 3 p.m. So don't forget to hit the bell so you don't miss it. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate it. Good night.